Welcome back to SquirrelTastic. I'm gonna...
Get some mushrooms.
Yeah.
Mushrooms, my bad.
Mushrooms are great for Ganon's party.
Yeah, he loves mushroom pizza, so we're getting the stuff.
Yeah, especially the CDI Ganon. He's like, pizza!
I really just want to throw a party for Ganon now. Maybe he wouldn't be so grumpy and trying to take over the world if he had more friends, you know what I'm saying?
He's sick of hosting that party. He wants somebody else to do it.
I feel like I'm thinking back to holy shit.
Who threw that?
I don't know, but you should eat. Or you gonna die.
You gonna die.
Don't die. Don't die, Pearl. What was I gonna say? I was thinking back to other games where Ganon is just like, well, first of all, has a personality, and he talks about his reasoning. Like, Wind Waker Ganon really felt...
Yeah, he didn't get much screen time, and he was very interesting.
He had a real impact. His character had motivation, and I kind of felt bad for him, and I was just thinking, like, maybe if Ganon didn't feel so left out and covetous of Hyrule, then he wouldn't try to take it over. So if they threw him a party, it's gonna notice you. It noticed you. Whoa, if you hit an enemy's head with an arrow, it's a critical hit.
You don't say.
Yeah, you do say. The game told you.
Yeah, I know I shouldn't get too close to these guys.
You just took it out in 2 shots. You're alright.
No, I mean, like, they can one-punch me.
Oh, I see. Ranged attacks is what you're getting at. Yeah, that's a good idea. Ooh, these guys are sleeping. Or that one. There's a wake one behind that wall.
Let's get something with a little more oomph to it.
Super sneaks. You gotta get a lot closer.
Right about...
Looks like it has an elephant trunk. He, like, woke up to die. I feel bad for him. Except that he's a monster that only exists to serve Ganon's will. Why doesn't Ganon have a party with all his little monsters?
Well, he sends them out to, keep the party going. Yeah.
Okay.
He's not going to send his guests.
I guess that's true. Zelda is his guest right now.
Yeah, so like Ganon and Zelda are actually just chilling in the hot tub right now. They're actually totally content.
They're really, they're having a good time.
They're like a shrine.
They're shipping each other,
Yeah.
Eee.
Shrine it up.
Eee.
Hey guys. Don't mind me.
He minds you. He's like, I'm gonna be the hero now.
You see the hat?
That
makes me the hero.
What are those things called? Stall goblins? Stock goblins.
Stock goblins?
Yeah. That stock goblin is gonna become the hero of the wild.
Nice.
And Ganon's gonna feel so betrayed.
I don't even know what to say.
That would be a really cool concept for a Zelda game.
I think it'd make a cool concept for like a 10-panel comic strip.
Yeah. Maybe not a whole game. Not like a main game, but like it'd be cool if you could decide what to play as. Maybe you could play as a Zora or like a Rito.
Well, they kind of had that with Majora's Mask, and I'd like it if they revisited that sort of concept. Yeah. Where you essentially play as different characters.
Yeah, debatably. Maybe they could make a Zelda RPG game. Where you have, like, a party that goes around and fights stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
Like a Final Fantasy game. It honestly wouldn't surprise me if they made, like, a Zelda Final Fantasy game.
You know what?
But I would want it to not be, like, a main series game. I want it to be, like, here's an off-color...
Paper Zelda. No.
Basically, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But kind of like what they did with Hyrule Warriors, where it's like nobody thinks that's the, like, new Zelda game for the console. That's its own thing. They could make their own RPG one.
Right.
From up there, it didn't reach?
Yeah, it didn't reach.
How are you supposed to... Can you redirect them?
Redirect what?
The winds.
Oh, I don't think so.
Be the Wind Waker? just try again? I don't know.
Got a pretty bad jump there.
Yeah.
Bro.
Bro, you are my light.
Bro.
Bro. Bro, can you fly far and then turn? No.
No.
It's probably not that important.
Yeah, it's
like,
probably like amber or something.
Yeah, whatever.
With my luck. Or like a spear.
We're gonna get hate comments like, it's a whatever thing and it's really important. So.
It's like diamond.
God damn it.
Shine bright like a diamond.
This guy's bored. He's like, wow, I watched you try that like 4 times.
Yeah, whatever, man.
And you didn't even get it.
Whatever, man.
Freaking useless.
Just give me the orb. You know why I'm here.
Yeah. He looks stressed.
Maybe it was like...
He died bored.
He did his taxes wrong, and now he's afraid he's going to be like penalized by the government. Oh man, they're gonna seize 20% of my checks for the next year.
They're gonna interrupt me when the hero is here trying to get his orb, and it's gonna be so embarrassing. Oh dang! Hey, throw weapons you don't have a use for at monsters.
What?
Yeah, that was the pro tip that.
All right. Did you get this one marked on our?
I didn't because I have no idea where you are.
I am there.
Okay, hold on.
I am holding.
The map doesn't show the like weird blue lines that you've got.
Yeah.
It doesn't show the demarcations of the regions. So again, I have no idea where you are. So
I am to the right of the Great Plateau
we'll
Tower.
figure it out later when you have the map.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. All my download tasks
Or
are
could you
showing
tell
up.
me the name of the shrine?
Yeah, the shrine is called
Boshkala. I remember going to this shrine. There we go. I found it. It's checked.
Nice. Phantasma.
Phantasm.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
What? Who's
What?
this kid? The end is here.
Yeah, he's talking about.
Oh, maybe someone you don't. Okay. We're
Sorry.
doomed. I mean, don't panic. Sorry, who are you? Have we met?
You're not. No.
Well, it doesn't matter who you are, really. I was getting tired of talking to myself, so you've come at a good time.
Okay, Brigo.
By the way, those strange things that popped out of the ground, did you see them?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, I did that. I'm not talking about mushrooms here. I'm talking about those towers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't worry about those towers. They're good. They seem to have popped up all over the place. And that's not the only strange thing that's happened. These long deserted shrines suddenly started glowing. Points out one that you
Just
already did. You know what this means, don't you? The end is here. With all this craziness happening, I've been keeping an eye on that thing. Just to see if it suddenly starts moving, you know? What thing?
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, that guardian is worth watching. It's just like the ones from those old stories. Do you know some of them can move? One of them once chased me down and tried to kill me. This one here? No, it was a different one. That one was closer to the castle, but before the forest. When they spot you, they shoot blue beams of light at you. He's right, you know. Man, I was so sure that that was the end for me. I was prepared for the worst. Somehow I managed to escape into the nearby woods.
Somehow.
You think it was my lightning-fast reflexes that saved me?
Probably.
Ha, I wish. Truth is, I just got lucky.
Okay.
Anyway, I hear guardians like that still wander around Hyrule Castle.
Not a fact.
Be careful.
Okay.
Alright, thanks, Brigo. So, if you didn't know about guardians, that would help you out. Quite a bit.
They set it up so that you have to encounter at least one active guardian.
There you go.
Suspicious looking rock.
Spish. So spish, there's 3.
Spish.
IDK, man.
Okay.
Okay. There's a moblin camp up ahead, hey?
Sure is.
What are you gonna do about it?
I'm gonna capture and defeat them all.
Okay.
You hear me?
You hear me? Gonna watch the new Pokemon movie, Neil?
You betcha.
You betcha.
I know it's already out.
Is it out for rental? Or is it just in theaters still?
It's in Theatra.
We usually rent the Pokemon movies from our local rental place. If we feel like watching them.
Oh, hello. A blue one.
Hello.
That guy will one-punch me.
Sometimes YTV has them on TV, I guess.
Sometimes.
We don't have cable right now.
I think YTV can't air Pokemon right now because Disney is currently doing Pokemon.
Sad face.
Yeah.
But that was the place to watch Pokemon back in the day.
Not anymore.
Sad. I don't like change.
I kind of don't like
It makes me feel old.
when Disney is doing stuff, because Disney makes it near impossible for you to get some of their stuff.
It's true. I would really love to watch Pepper Ann again.
There's no such thing.
It's just not possible, yeah. They just don't have it. No one on the internet has it. Actually, if anyone can track down Pepper Ann for me, I would be eternally grateful.
Internally.
Bam. Internally, yeah. I would put it inside of me.
You would defiantly be happy with that.
I would defiantly fill myself with gratitude. Hey, you could magnet
I
those
sure
boxes. Wow.
Seared steak. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
What'd I get?
Opal.
Well, alright.
I mean, don't make it sound like it's useless.
Yeah, it is right now.
Well, it says useless as star fragments right now.
Yeah, but... Oh, come on now.
Yeah, I think because it ricocheted, it didn't get the full impact.
Whee!
Bam. Roops. Holy shit, we've never had a rupee before. But it fills us with glee now.
You got a colorful stone. Ooh, pretty.
You're really happy because you somehow know how currency works, even though you didn't know your own fucking name when you woke up. That makes sense. Well, you missed that cricket. Ricket? Mm?
Ricket.
That ricket.
Cricket Ricket!
Ricket.
Bam!
Bricks. It's weird to me that the rupees just stay exactly... They don't move in any way, you know?
Yeah.
They're just exactly right where they were in the box. Ew, bam.
Just kind of makes the impact a little less believable.
Yeah. Whereas, like, the food and stuff, it'll move around.
Stupid rocks.
Stupid rocks. Keep thinking about that show we watched.
Stupid jerk.
We watched this show.
Stranger Things. We can just tell them what
Okay,
it is.
well, I was going to not say what it was. I was going to say that I've been trying to avoid spoilers for, and we haven't finished watching. Like, we only watched the first season. So, I still feel like I'm in that danger zone. I was talking about this the other day. There's, like, the most dangerous time for spoilers is between when you start a series and when you finish it. Because before you start the series, nothing has any context or meaning. So even if something is, like, spoiled for you, unless it's actually explained, it's easy to forget about it. And so far, some of the stuff that I've, like, seen referenced, I guess, hasn't happened, so I don't know really what happens.
I've seen characterized jokes.
Yeah.
Like,
I saw some stuff about Steve that makes me think that I'm gonna really like him in season 2. I actually liked Steve anyway, but...
we probably shouldn't talk about it in case we spoil it for others.
Yeah. I mean,
let's
spoilers,
talk about
there's
spoilers.
a guy named Steve.
It's like, goddamn spoilers. You know?
I hate spoilers, actually.
What's your stance on, like, spoilers as a whole? Like, with Pan Pizza, he talks about how he doesn't like to spoil anything, no matter how old the media is, because you can't watch everything forever.
That's true. My stance is usually that if I want to talk to someone about a media that they haven't consumed, I will ask them. I will say to them, you know, do you mind me spoiling it for you, or do you think that you're going to watch, like, because I don't need to tell you about it if you're going to watch it. We can talk about it after you watch it. Like, I don't want to ruin something if you were planning on enjoying it at some time. But usually my friends don't care about spoilers. I seem to be the one that cares the most. So usually they'll be like, yeah, I probably won't watch it, or they'll be like, even if I do watch it, that's fine.
Yeah.
I had a friend that would actually look up the endings of stories and stuff before finishing.
Really?
Yeah, I had this friend that was a really avid reader. And I remember talking to her about some book series that we had read. Or that I think I had read it and she had started reading it. And she was like, yeah, I looked up the ending because I didn't want to feel, like, stressed out about how this was going to turn out. And then that allowed her to, like, relax and read it or something. And I was like, what? I am the opposite. Like, there was actually a book series that I read the first 2 books, and some people that I was with at the time brought the series up in conversation, and they mentioned that they were really, like, surprised by some stuff that happened in the 3rd book, and I didn't know that the 3rd book was out. And I was like, oh, well, don't talk about it. Like, I didn't even know that was out. Like, I haven't read it yet. I don't want anything spoiled. And they were like, oh, okay. But then conversation moved on, and it was a big group. And then they started talking about it again, and they were like,
smart.
oh, I was so sad when the main character died at the end of the book. And I was like, what? You just spoiled, like, the main character dies at the end of the book? That's a pretty big spoiler. Like, and I never read the book. I never finished the series because I felt like
You were cheated out of it.
it was ruined for me, yeah. And so I never want to do that to someone. So I'm always very careful about spoilers. But I do think that generally, if media is really old, I assume that people probably aren't
interested or
if they haven't
seen
already
it.
watched. Yeah, like
go ahead and spoil Batman or any other kind of superhero movie for me.
it's kind of like if someone was like, oh, Buffy spoilers or something, I'd be like, really? Because Buffy's been off the air for how long? Like, when did you start watching it? Are you actually watching it actively right now? Like, it'd be different if it was someone who was like, oh, I just started watching season 1 of Buffy and I'm really liking it. I wouldn't be like, oh, wait until you get to this part in season 4. You know, like, I wouldn't bring something up that I knew they hadn't seen. But if I didn't know that someone was watching a show that was really old, and I just mentioned, like, oh, so-and-so is my favorite character, and they were like, what? That person's, like, a villain where I am in the series, and I'd be like, well, okay, but the show is really old. Like, I don't know. I didn't know you didn't watch it or that you cared. I'd still feel bad, probably, but I wouldn't feel like I could have known to not spoil it.
Yeah.
What's your stance on spoilers? Do you generally...
Generally don't do it.
Yeah. There's, like... I feel like there's levels of spoilers.
We had the one friend when Breath of the Wild was brand new.
Oh, God.
He wouldn't stop showing us stuff that we hadn't done yet.
And we would tell him, like, we don't want to talk about it. We haven't gotten that far. We got the game before him, and it was, like, all he wanted to talk about.
Yeah.
And, he'd be like, oh, did you get to the part where this happens? And we'd be like, no, we haven't. Please don't talk about that, because I didn't even know that was a thing that happens in the game. And then he'd be like, oh, well, what about this part? Have you gotten to this part? And I'd be like, no, like, stop. And
do you have this weapon yet?
Like, I didn't even know that weapon was in the game. Yeah, it was very annoying, because we don't tend to look up spoilers. So to have someone just come over and, like, not stop talking about the game that we're playing and, like, spoiling everything... It kind of sucked. Because, yeah, there was something in particular that he spoiled that I was like, oh, that kind of ruined some of the fun of it for me, because when we got to that part, I was like, oh, this must be this that happens, right? But, like, I wouldn't have guessed that otherwise.
Yeah. Next time on SquirrelTastic, we'll see what's at the top of this thing.
I wonder.